In tonight's sports news, a clinical India thrashed West Indies, defending champion Osaka out of US Open, and St. Lucia captures another regional volleyball title. We bowl off tonight's sports of cricket. India produced a top-notch bowling performance in a clinical 257-run demolition of the West Indies in the second test as a 2-0 series victory put them on top of ICC World Test Championship points table. The victory was 28th in Test for Virat Kohli, making him the most successful India captain in the traditional format of the sport. Chasing a near impossible target of 468, West Indian batting once again failed to show stomach for a good fight as they caved in for 210 in 59.5 overs, well inside the fourth day. The win took India's points tally to 120 after 2 games, and they lead the 9-team table, even though Pakistan, Bangladesh and South Africa are yet to begin their bilateral campaign as a part of the championship. Staying in cricket, Steve Smith has regained the #1 spot in the ICC Test batting rankings. Smith has overtaken Virat Kohli after the India captain suffered a second innings golden duck during their 257-run win over West Indies in the second test in Jamaica. The Australia batsman will return to the lineup for the 4th Ashes test beginning at Old Trafford on Wednesday after recovering from concussion. In his 3 innings so far during the Ashes, Smith has scored 378 runs. In more cricket news, the St. Lucia Zouks have confirmed that Tissara Pereira is now available for the duration of the Hero Caribbean Premier League. The tournament gets underway on September 4th, with the Zouks playing their first match on September 5th when they travel to face Guyana Amazon Warriors at Providence Stadium. It had been previously announced that Pereira would be unavailable for the first 2 matches of the Zouks season. Change of sport now, tennis. Defending champion Naomi Osaka has been knocked out of the US Open, losing 7-5, 6-4 to Switzerland Belinda Bencic in the last 16. Osaka, 21, was broken late in the opening set and then again in the 5th game of the second under the Alpha Ash Stadium roof at Flushing Meadows. Japan's Osaka will lose her world #1 ranking with Ashley Batty of Australia to return to the top spot. Bencic, the 13th seed, will play Donna Vekic in the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, on the men's side, Spanish 2nd seed Rafael Nadal responded to the challenge thrown down by the 2014 champion Marin Cilic as they battled to reach the US Open quarterfinals with a 4-set win. Nadal, 33, ultimately had too much quality for the Croatian 22nd seed in a 6-3, 3-6, 6-1, 6-2 victory in New York. Nadal, the 18-time Grand Slam champion, will play Argentine 20th seed Diego Schwartzman in the last 8. On to football now. The St. Lucia Football Association has released the names of players who will represent St. Lucia in the 2019 Nations League in El Salvador. The team is scheduled to depart St. Lucia on Wednesday, 4th September, and will be in action on the 7th of September against El Salvador. The team is as follows: Zane Pierre, captain; Vino Bartlett, Sevon Sempri, Malik Sempri, Gregson President, Bradley Nestor, Antonio Joseph, Melvin Doxley, Alvinus Myers, Javik McFarlane, Kurt Frederick, Shaim Rosary, Noah Nicholas, Otev Lawrence, Pernal Williams, Lester Joseph, Cassius Joseph, and Showin Emmanuel. Final volleyball news in case you missed it. St. Lucia defeated St. Vincent the Grenadines on Sunday night, the 1st of September, in St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda to claim the Eastern Caribbean Men's Volleyball Association Men's Under-21 title. It was a 2nd straight sub-regional volleyball title for St. Lucia, having captured the ECVA Women's Under-20 crown the weekend prior at the same venue. On Sunday night at the YMCA in St. John's, St. Lucia defeated a spirited and vastly improved St. Vincent the Grenadines 25-22, 25-21, 23-25, 19-25, 15-9 to take a lead on the championship trophy. Unsurprisingly, the winners dominated the individual awards, none more so than outside hitter Joshua Florent, one of the 3 players from the club volleyball. Florent netted the awards for Best Outside Hitter, Best Scorer, and Most Valuable Player. His club teammate Noah Gasper was adjudged Best Opposite Hitter, whilst Fabio Lamontine was handed the gong as Best Server. That's sports news for tonight.